Hello everyone and welcome back to Why Not Tuesdays. I know that it has been a little while now. I didn't upload a video last Tuesday, honestly because I got busy writing up lesson plans for my students that I was going to teach last Tuesday and completely forgot about the video. I'm sorry, I apologize, but here I am now all the same. So, not a whole lot has been happening over the last couple weeks, being a little bit of a, smooth ride right now. I've been playing a lot of church gigs, but I don't really talk about each and every one of those. Otherwise, there hasn't been a whole lot of big events going on. I just got word today that I might be getting a new student at Forte Music Academy, where I teach. The student is only 5 years old, and so the parent wants to get a trial lesson for the child to see if they're ready to really commit to full lessons. So we'll see how that goes. It's exciting. I also taught last Friday. I taught the first lesson to a fellow resident here at the Artist Lofts where I live. That was really fun. I had a great time, and so did he. He really dug in and got almost slightly addicted. It seems like he's really going to enjoy it, which is really cool. It's fun to see enthusiasm from students. And then this coming Thursday, I will be teaching the first lesson to another resident here at the Artist Lofts. She says she's been doing hand percussion for a long time but doesn't have any formal training, so we're going to see how things are going to translate into playing a full kit instead of just hand percussion, and see if we can get her reading a little bit and whatnot. I'm sure she'll do just fine. I'm really excited to see where that goes as well. Let's see. Otherwise, there's not a whole lot going on for me right now. Can't think of anything else off the top of my head. Hanser, we had our first rehearsal this past Sunday. Since we finished recording the album. So that went well. It was fun. It was cool to touch on the material again. And we got to listen to some of the mixes that Tom is working on. They sound really good. So I'm super excited for when that gets to be released. Otherwise, there's not a whole lot happening. So I don't have a per se performance clip for you today, but I do have something else. Recently, I was contacted by an old friend. In the year that I took off of school, after high school, before coming up here to the cities to go to McNally, I was working with a guitar player by the name of Jay back in Sioux Falls, and we practiced and rehearsed and wrote some stuff. A lot of it he had already written, and then we just kind of played it together. And we had played one show in that time when we were together. And he had a friend of his come out and video record it for us. And I think he got a board mix and mixed it together with the video. I don't know, maybe not. But regardless, I hadn't heard from him for a while, or hadn't ever seen the footage for obviously several years now, and he kind of emailed me out of the blue, was like, hey, how's it going? By the way, here's the footage from that performance, which was kind of interesting to watch because it's kind of old now. This is 2010, right before I moved up here for school. So that summer, summer of 2010, I would be somewhere 19 or 20. So I'm going to cut out one of the tunes from that performance and show it to you guys. I really like old material like this. I like to see where I was and where I've come to be now. And to be honest, watching it, I was kind of impressed. I was like, oh, I actually played pretty well and had some cool parts and stuff. I've learned a lot since then, but I was still doing a really solid job back then too, before I had any kind of this higher education in music. Chuck taught me really well. But yeah, so I hope you enjoy it. It might be slightly frightening for some of you who haven't seen my chin before, because this is pre-goatee days. So don't be too afraid, don't be too scared. It's kind of cool. Check it out, and I hope you enjoy it. And I'll see you next week. Have a good one.